guys? It is Zombrix, and today we're doing another view on the hit era Thomas, aka the Thomas and the Magic Railroad. All that, same model, all that cool stuff, But also we're looking at season 1 Thomas and just showing them off for a little bit and what's different about them and what type of customizations I've done to them. So to start off, as you can see, the dome on Thomas right there, it's a little short, stubby, and more rounded. And then it has the little rounded edges right there. Unlike the brass model, basically, that this one's based off of, has a stubby dome, and then no rounded edges at all. It's just straight. Only the the funnel was rounded, just like that one. And as you can see, this one is coming out really nice. And yeah, he has bigger pupils too, and the other one does not, because they use like these eyes. Let's see, I have them right here. It's basically these guys, it's made out of this like material. It's like a marble, but it's like plastic basically, and they work. That's what they use basically. That's what you kind of see in James. The bigger scale models will kind of have that type of material, but then again, this is just 3D printed, painted white with black pupils, and I'll eventually actually get the real ones and make it work. Thomas' face is kind of not on there. It is just like a little bit falling off because I have it just glued on there temporarily. So give me a moment. There we are. And the difference about the bigger scale, this is all just like beta stuff. As you see, it's like really wavy because I just wanted to see how it looked, so I had to cut it all nice and make it look good. But as you can see, his windows, his cab windows are actually thicker, unlike the other season 1 prop. Basically just has like a thinner windows and all. And I need to update the yellow because that yellow is a little too dull, to be honest. And then obviously you can tell the blue is different. The wheels are still the same wheels. As you can see, it's just a little different. But this guy is a little bit more boxier than this right here. But then again, I got the wheels all painted up nice. Running board's painted just as a beta to see how this red would come out, because it's a different red, just darker. Literally, it's one shade different. It's hard to tell, but you can kind of see the darkness and the lightness in the front. And then the front right there is like literally two different shades of red. So, but yeah, you can see he rolls like a champ, like crazy. Let's see, I just gotta roll him nice before he falls off the edge. But he doesn't even have the connecting rods all connected correctly. They're just there. Oop, there goes the roof again. There is a problem with the roof because there's a new beta that I've been trying out. The new one has like a hold mechanism, basically. It just would stay on the cab, but it doesn't look, at least, like right to me for a little bit. It needs to be spaced. That's why I cut it a little bit. So yeah, so we're gonna take off his connecting rods real quick, and then we'll put him on the track without his body, and that's it. Just his body. But as you can see, he rolls like a champ because he has brass axles in there. He is going to be geared up just like Edward. I'll pull Edward along too, just so you guys get the reference of like gearing wise. But as you can see, the difference that is literally there. Let me get the chassis, both chassis just side by side. And then this guy kind of likes to fall because they're plastic axles. So they like to just fall out for fun. So, and also one thing too is that the connecting rods are thin. It doesn't mean that it gives Thomas a problem of rolling. It's just doesn't let him have that longer distance of rolling, as you can see here. Because he does roll like nothing. It's just you kind of get the pain and suffering here. But if I can get this chassis to stay still, but you can see the brass right there. And then if I flip these chassis over on the backs, I'll show you real quick what's done, because this is where the big change happens. Basically, I cut everything out that you would see right here from this chassis. I mean, on this one right here, I cut this little plate off and then cut off a plate off right here. So I have direct access to making gears and having all the gears just chilling right there. So we're gonna get Gordon's chassis. This is Gordon's. Gordon's body is still in the works. He was being fiberglassed and worked on a little bit, so he's like stronger. So that's why he's like kind of like in this condition where all his paint was sanded off. But he's stronger and better, and he does have a 3D printed face. And we're working with everything right now. But everything's coming out really nice on him. I just wanted him really smooth so I can start adding a lot more detail and not worry about imperfections. And he was a little flimsy, so I may go and do him with the darker blue right here instead of doing the season 1 blue. As you can see, I kind of prefer that blue now. So I'm gonna have to repaint them. And then we do got Edward here. This is just a Perspex model, basically. Ice chilling. But I mean, this is how it looks like when you look straight down into him. Cab's all painted up, all blacked out, because you know that's how Edward was. Everything's gloss coated to the max. Because, you know, the plastic models were the best days, I guess you can say, before brass came along. But we got Edward's chassis, and I'll show you what kind of gets there, and I'll get Gordon's soon and show you too. So basically, it's gonna look like this. Let's see, both wheels aligned. There we go. They're not really aligned because, you know, the spacing's different on the wheels. But brass axles and 3D printed gears makes the world go round and makes Edward's wheels spin, as you can see. But basically, we just go like that. And it'll keep moving Edward. But we need to get better motors right here. This is just some old motor I had from like basically my FNAF days. So I'm gonna be ordering motors and servos soon, and then that will be repositioned better so it's not angled, so it won't be stressing. And so we'll have Edward geared up and then Thomas geared up, and maybe I'll make another chassis and we'll motorize the season 1 Thomas too. And then next is reprinting out Gordon's chassis, or at least cutting off all the wheels, and then actually putting brass axles in there, so he doesn't have to worry about binding and everything. So all he has to worry about is just binding these gears, and that's basically it. So the complex, but how it's gonna go for basically Thomas is just the same concept as this, but positioned this way because that's where the big old motor gap is at. So that's how we'll do it right there, and we'll get that all knocked out. Hopefully maybe tonight I'll start printing out the gears and start working on them and show you guys a video how I geared him up, because it's pretty clever. I mean, See, it's kind of hard to show you guys, but see, with one hand it kind of is difficult, but you turn the gear, you get all the wheels to move. It's kind of nice to see that all in action. Really complex, but basically it's kind of hard with just corners all cut off basically. But yeah, you get the point, and we'll get that all knocked out sooner or later. And yeah, and also someone requested about the Viaduct. The Viaduct is kind of falling apart because I hit it, like ran into it a little bit, but this is just something I just wanted to have for pictures and future use of the movie if I ever make the movie and scenes. So it's like still big, as you can see. It's like it's still far drop. But definitely want to start working on it again and start adding more detail and start reinforcing areas and then finish it all up, because it'd be nice to have this all complete with the other side and start making little scenes, hopefully. And yeah, yeah, I guess that's basically it for now. Comment in the next, well, comment in the comment section about what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys later. There's gonna be a next scene, and it's gonna be me closing off, so I'll see you in the next scene. Adioso for now, goodbye-o. Alrighty guys, well, we're now into the closing section. We got updates from the boys. Oh, that's not pretty. There we go. We got the boy all updated with his little chassis. And yeah, well, it's not fully painted, but we'll have it painted soon, I promise you. Hold up. Okay. You guys better not gain anxiety from this, because if you, I swear, I'm now the owner of the Thomas the Train. You know what? There's gotta be that brick off. I can't even say that, but how she holds it like that, you know? Where I own the community. I'm playing, I don't. I love the community, but it is really toxic. So I was just hoping he'd fall, so you know, kind of make you guys cry. But it's alright. Blue engine be zooming. Yeah. So see you guys in the next video. Comment down below when you guys want to see another video. Possibly, maybe we'll even start working on, after the gearing and stuff, we'll start working on splatter and dodge and finishing them up. And then special end scene for you guys. I'll get you by whatever. I'll get you Burnett Stone if it's the last thing I do. Wow. Keep it real, guys. Just remember, guys, be what you want and do what you want. And peace. Okay, anyways, audios, guys, be what you want and do what you want. Peace.